All right, so now we're going to be doing the width. We're going to be doing dy, so the width of our rectangle will be dy, so that means we're spinning horizontally. All right, let's check it out. So we have x equals 6 minus y squared. So x equals 6 minus y squared, upside down, crosses here at 6. Okay, x equal 2 is like this. X equal 2, and we're revolving it about the y-axis. So this is the y-axis here. So this is center. So that's what we're spinning it around. All right. So let's make sure we know what the area is. There's our area. We're going to be taking this rectangle, drawing it perpendicular to our axis of rotation, seeing the inside radius and the outside radius. All right, so let's make sure we're seeing the outside radius. So the outside radius will be going from here all the way out, right, outside radius, and then the inside radius will be from here to here. So there's little r, and this is capital R. All right, so let's get going here. What I'm going to suggest you do is you set up for washers, and then you remember to put the dy down. All right, so let's find this outside radius. This outside radius from center all the way out here is going to be just out to that parabola. So that's the 6 minus the y squared. Okay, the inside radius, this red distance here, is going to be from the y-axis out to 2. So there we go. And then we're going to have to figure out where to start and end building rectangles. So 6 minus y squared equaling 2. So that'll give me y squared is equal to 4. So that gives me y equaling positive and negative 2. All right. Now let's do x equal y to the 2/3. Now it looks like this. And we have x equal 1, which looks like this. And we're going to be spinning it around the y-axis. So this is center. So there's our center. So we're drawing the rectangles perpendicular to the axis of rotation. So we see our washer. All right. So let's do volume is pi, outside radius squared, inside radius squared, dy integration. So our outside radius from the center out to the red, that's my capital R. My inside radius will be this distance. So the capital R distance is just going to give me 1. The inner radius here is going to give me 2 the function of y to the 2/3 power. And now I'm going to be finding on the y-axis where I am beginning and ending building rectangles. So if I set y to the 2/3 equal to 1, take 1 to the 3/2 power, take the half power, that's plus or minus, because I take the square root, positive and negative 1, and I cube it, and that gives me positive and negative 1. All right, let's continue on. So now we're going to take this x equals 4 minus y squared. So here it is up at 4. X equal 2. And now I'm going to be revolving it around x equal 1. So this x equal 1 is the center. Okay. So my rectangle, which is perpendicular to the axis of rotation, spinning it around, so that's the center. So I see from here to here is the outside radius. I get a different color in here so I can see it, and that's my inside radius. All right, so my volume will be pi, outside radius squared, inside radius squared, dy. All right. So remember, everything gets measured here from the y-axis. So in order to find this red distance of r, I have to start from the y-axis and say go all the way out to the parabola and then take off this distance of 1. So all the way out to the parabola, which is 4 minus y squared, and subtract off the distance of 1 to get me this distance from here to here. All right, to get this inner distance, this inside radius, r, I have to say go start from the y-axis, go out to the 2, and subtract off the 1. And then again, I set them equal to each other. 4 minus y squared is equal to 2, because that intersection points are where I want to find out where to start and stop building the rectangles on the y-axis. So that gives me plus or minus root 2. All right, one more. So here I have x equal y squared plus 1. So here's 1, y squared plus 1. Then I have x equal 2, which is here. And I want to revolve it about x equal 5, which is out here. All right. So I'm going to be building rectangles perpendicular to the axis of rotation. Way out here is the center. So try and make it big enough so you can see that it looks like the center, right? This is what I'm spinning it around. All right. So pi outside radius minus inside radius dy. All right. So outside radius is from here to here, and inside radius is that distance. All right. So because I'm sideways, everything gets measured from the y-axis, way over here. All right, so I want us to get this black r, I want to say go all the way out to the green x equal 5 and subtract this off, and that will give me the capital R. So I'll go all the way out to 5 and take away the parabola, which is y squared plus 1. To get the inside radius of r, I'm measuring from the y-axis, I want to say go out to 2 and take away, all the way out to 5 and take away the 2. All the way out to 5 to take away the 2. I labeled the r wrong. This is the inside radius right here. There's the inside radius. Sorry about that. There's the inside radius here. So you want to go all the way out to 5 and take away the 2. And that will give me the inside radius. Where to build the rectangles from and to. So you want to say where they intersect. So I get y squared plus 1 is equal to 2. So y squared is equal to 1. So y equals plus or minus 1 from -1 to 1.